Hello guys, welcome to this new video. In this video, I will explain you about Tinkercad web app. Tinkercad is a free web app that you can use to uh, do 3D designs, and also with this tool you can do electronic circuit design and simulation also. In this video, I'm not going to cover 3D designs. I'm going to cover constructing electronic circuits and simulation by using this tool. This this video is ideal for children who need to uh, who like to construct circuits and test those circuits, and also for children who like to learn about electronics. And also this tool is great for children to learn about electronics and uh, construct electronic circuits and see how those circuits working. And also this tool is excellent for teachers who need to teach their children about electronics. And this with this tool, with this web app, you can construct various electronic circuits using various components. And also you have the options to program some items, like um, item modules like microbit, Arduino. Those modules are available in this tool. You can program this tool, but you don't need to write programming language. Okay, uh, you have a graphical interface that you can easily understand. You can use that graphical interface to program those programmable modules. So this will be a very useful tool for children who need to learn electronics and who need to test electronic circuits before constructing those in physically. Okay, let's start by creating a new account. Actually, now I have created a new account already, but I will log out for the moment. Okay, now website is tinkercad.com. Uh, you will land in this page. First you need to do is click on sign up. Then there you have three options. uh, Educators start here, students join a class and create a personal account. I recommend you choose this create a personal account. Click on that link. Then you have sign up with a different email, or you can sign up with the Google account or Apple also, but I will choose sign in with Google. Okay, you can select any of your Google accounts. I will select my first account. Since I have already created an account, I will directly come to the dashboard. But if you are creating an account newly, you will be given with a small tutorial that you can follow and get idea about the workspace. Okay, and now this is the dashboard of this Tinkercad website. First, I will explain you about workspace where we design electronic circuits. For that, just click on this create button, then go to circuits. Now this is where you create your electronic circuits. Okay, now I will construct a small circuit so that I can explain you about the workspace while I construct this circuit. Okay, on your right you can see there are some electronic components. This is where we find the components that we need to construct the circuit. As you can see, this is I have selected only basic. If you can see, there are some other categories like Arduino, microbit, circuit assemblies, and so on. I will select basics. Uh, in this under this category, you can find basic components. that you need to construct the circuit. For this, I need to use this breadboard. Okay, in order to take this breadboard, you just click and then click again. Then you will be able to uh, get your breadboard into the workspace. Now, as you can see, when you move your cursor, these places get highlighted. It means that you can connect these places. When if you need to connect these two places, you just need to click and then go to the destination and click again. Then you can connect these two places by using a wire. This is a wire. Here you can select the color of the wire. For the moment it is green color. You can switch the colors, and also you can select the wire type. I will keep with this normal wire type. I need to delete this wire. You just need to click on the wire and then press delete, or you can click on this delete button also. Okay, I will get some components, and now I have got a LED. You just need to come to the place where I need to connect the LED and then press again. Then switch, it will plug the LED into the breadboard. In Now the LED is connected. You can change the color of the LED in here. I will go to orange color. Okay, you can give a name to the LED if you need. Then I will get a resistor. Now I need to turn the resistor to different horizontal orientation. You just need to press R on the keyboard several times until you get the correct position or correct orientation. Okay, now the resistor selected. You can change the resistance value. uh, you can select kilo ohm, and I will have 100 kilo ohm. Just click somewhere here. Now this is 100 kilo ohm. Okay, now I need a power source. I will get this 9-volt battery. Just press R several times until you get the orientation that you need. Okay, now I will add these two rails. I'm going to use for power rails. I will connect this plus into this plus. For that, uh, for that, for that, I just need to click in here, click somewhere in here, and then click again. You can adjust these places if you need. Just click somewhere in here and click in here. Now I have connected this 9-volt battery into these two power rails. Okay, now I need to supply power to this small circuit. Now this is anode. I will connect the anode with this plus rail, and connect this cathode with this minus rail. Now you have connected this circuit. You can simulate how to see how this circuit work actually. In order to simulate this circuit, you just click on this start simulation button. Then you can see this LED lights up. Then stop simulation. Also, if you need to copy a component, it's can be done very easily. We just need to select the component. Let's say I need to copy this battery. Just click and select the module that you need to copy, and move your cursor into this copy button and click the button, and then you just click on this paste button. Then you will get a new item, and then you can place anywhere you need. Okay, and also uh, if you need to delete any module, you just need to click and then press this delete button, or you can press the delete button on your keyboard. Okay, you can add notes into this design. You just click in this note tool and then click anywhere you need to add the note. You can type anything. Okay, you can click and move this note to anywhere you need, and also you have the option to hide your notes by clicking this button. Okay. And also this is the project name. Now what you see is a randomly generated project name. You can give any name to your project. Okay, now we have successfully constructed a simple circuit, and also now you have good understanding about the workspace. And there are a few other things that I need to show you. uh, and now you have selected this circuit view. If you move your cursor in here, you can see something like schematic view. You just click in there and you can see your circuit. You need to construct a circuit as a schematic. And also, if you move your cursor further, you can select component list. This is where all the components that you have used for your circuit. So if you are going to practically build this circuit by your own, these are the items that you need to buy to construct that circuit. I will switch to this circuit view, and okay, now I'm going to remove these items. Let me remove these items. Now now I'm going to show you how to program a module with this Tinkercad web app. If you move below, you can see something called microbit. You can click and get this module into your workspace. So this is a microbit module. This is a programmable module, and you can switch your colors in here. I will keep the red color, and now you can program this one. Just click to select the item, then click on code. You can see the code button in here. You just click on that code. Now you will get a new panel where you can program this module graphically. These graphics is what you need to uh, program your microbit module. For this, I will keep this one upwards because this is what execute initially. On startup, I'm going to show this icon. I can change the icon, something like this. Okay. And then I can add a forever loop to this program. Forever loop means it will be continuously executing while you run the simulation. This is where you can find the items for your program. Now I have selected basic. If you go below, you can see there are many icons that you can use for your program, and output, different output types, inputs, various inputs, control, math, variables. Okay, you can create new variables. I will get this new show LEDs. Okay. Now you can select any LED pattern. How you select? You just click where you need to light up the LED panel. Okay, now I need to have this in my program, and then I'm going to add a delay. This is the delay. Okay, you click and drag into this program. Now I'm having a 1 second delay. Okay, now I'm going to add this particular thing, this particular block again. Now I'm going to have a different shape. Okay, I'm going to add another delay. Okay, now I think I'm good to go. On the startup, it will show a heart in this LED panel. This is a LED panel. Uh, now in our program, I have selected some LEDs in here. So according to my selection, these LEDs will be light up. First, this will be light up, and there will be 1 second delay, and then these LEDs will be light up, and then there will be another 1 second delay, and this program will continue forever. Let me run this simulation. How to run? You just click on start simulation. Okay, now you can see it's working. Okay, stop simulation and run simulation again. Initially hard, then switch between these two shapes. Okay, stop simulation. uh, Similarly, you can program Arduino board also, but I'm not going to do it right now. You can use the similar method to program this Arduino board also. Okay, I'm going to delete this one Arduino board. Okay, and now I think you got a good understanding about how to use this Tinkercad circuit simulation tool to construct a circuit and simulate that circuit. And you got a good understanding about the workspace, and also you got a good understanding about how to construct circuits on this in this workspace. Now let me move back to my dashboard. You just click on this logo, Tinkercad logo, to go to your dashboard. And if you move your mouse pointer below, now you can see all your previous designs in here. If you need to, if you need to edit any of your designs, you just need to click on this Tinker this button. Then you will be moved back to your previous workspace so that you can change your design. Okay guys. Okay guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Please give a like to this video, and also please don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that you will be seeing more informative, more useful videos in future. Have a nice day. Bye bye.